One of my goals for 2022 is to improve my posture, so I decided to test out a posture correcting device and I chose the upright device. This device has been around for a while and I used to see a ton of advertising for it on Facebook and Instagram. I always low-key wanted to try it, but I never pulled the trigger because it seemed kind of pricey to me and I wasn't sure how well it works. But now that I have a YouTube channel where I do product reviews, it's easier for me to justify the price of things like that because even if they don't work amazingly, I can still get a video out of them and talk about my experience and maybe help out some of you guys that are wondering about what certain products do and how well they work. As you guys can see, it's really tiny, and this is one thing that I like about it. The way that it works, it basically sticks to your back and tracks your posture as you're wearing it. And every time you slouch, it reminds you to straighten up your back. It only works with its dedicated app where you can set up your ideal posture and the range outside of which the device will think you're slouching. You can set up a wider range, which will give you a more relaxed experience, or you can be really strict about it. And you can also see your stats over time and how your posture has improved. There are two ways of sticking the device to your back. The first way is by using adhesives, which is like a double-sided tape. And each sticker is supposed to last between 3 to 10 uses. For me personally, they've never lasted more than 3 uses, just FYI. When I was making my purchase, I knew that I'm not going to be a huge fan of the adhesives because they seem kind of wasteful to me and you have to keep buying them in order to use the device. So I opted for the second way, which is the so-called necklace. That's what it looks like. It's magnetic on this side, which goes to the front, and then the other side attaches to the device via the charging port. So I think the necklace is definitely the more sustainable way to wear this device, but I like the adhesives a little bit more in terms of keeping the device in exactly one place, the right place on your back. I feel like every time when I'm wearing the necklace, it's kind of shifting and changing positions as I'm moving, so I'm not sure how accurate everything is with the necklace. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of either way, but it's basically just the two options, so, you know. Now let's talk about my experience with the upright device over the last 30 days. If I liked it, if I think it's effective, and whether I think it's worth the price. First, I would like to focus on the things that I liked about this device. Number one, it was super easy to set up and use with the app. I think the app is very simplistic and minimalistic, but at the same time, it has everything that you need. You can calibrate the device, you can change your upright range, you can change the type of vibration, you can change the interval after which you will feel the vibration, you can turn it on and off when you don't want to be reminded. And that's super useful when you're doing something really active and you're bending over all the time. You don't want it to constantly vibrate on your back. So the whole experience is very customizable and user-friendly, which I really liked. And they also have a library with all types of videos, exercises, stretches, to help you achieve a better posture and take care of your back, basically. So I would give the app 10 out of 10. I think it's really well made and works really well. I didn't see anything that I would improve upon in the app. Number two, the device made me aware of the situations where I tend to have bad posture. For example, I sit on the floor a lot to play with my baby, play with the cats or whatever. And thanks to the device, I realized that when I'm on the floor, 99% of the time I have horrible posture and I'm slouching. So now every time when I sit on the floor, even if I'm not wearing the upright device, I always make sure that I have good posture, that my back is straight, and just I'm thinking about it more. And then three, just the act of wearing it, even if I don't have the vibration on, makes me think about my posture more, makes me more mindful of it. It's like my subconscious mind is thinking about it all the time and reminding me to keep my back straight. And now let's talk about the disadvantages. Number one is the battery life. I think this device has horrible battery life. For me, it lasts 2 days tops. And I really don't understand why, considering the fact that it doesn't have a screen. It's just a tiny little device that vibrates from time to time. When I think about my activity tracker, for example, which has a screen and which is constantly like working, lighting up, vibrating, showing me stuff, it lasts over a week with one charge, and this device can barely last 2 days. Like, it doesn't really make sense, and it's annoying for me to charge it so often. Number two, the device only works when it's close to your phone, aka close to the app. It's definitely not a huge deal, but it just adds another layer of inconvenience to the whole situation. And then number 3 is the cost. I think it's pretty expensive for what it is and the way that it works. The device with the necklace plus tax costed me $80, and that was with some kind of sale price that they had going on. The device itself without a promotion is $79.99 and the necklace is $19. I think the price of the necklace especially is inflated because it's basically just a piece of cable, which I'm sure it doesn't cost that much to produce, and it doesn't really do anything. It just sits on your neck. And if you go another route and you don't purchase the necklace, you will have to keep buying the adhesives over and over again. And the price that I see for the adhesives in the app currently is $10 for 10 or a pack of 50 for $29.75. So it's not super expensive, but it just accumulates over time and you might end up spending a lot of money if you're using it a lot. From the looks of it, they constantly have sales going on, so you would never, or you're very unlikely to end up paying full price for this device. But I think even for $60, it's kind of a lot. So knowing all of this, would I buy it again? Would I recommend it to you guys? I'm really struggling with that because I see the benefits. And it's definitely a good idea. It's clever, but I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it to you. If you have $80 to $100 to burn and not notice it, sure, go ahead. It's not the worst purchase, but I feel like you can achieve similar results using free tools or cheaper tools by just being a little bit more deliberate and putting more effort into your daily life to pay attention to your posture and keep your back straight. That being said, I have it, so I will continue using it. I definitely like it for the most part. I'm just not sure if that's the only way to achieve good posture. Obviously it isn't, so I'm not sure if everyone needs it. I could have probably gone without it, to be honest with you. I think my overall rating would be 3 out of 5, so pretty average, not the worst, not the best, not completely life-changing. So that was it for this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys if you are thinking about buying the upright device or if you were curious about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other products or services you'd like me to review on my channel. I'm always open to hearing your ideas. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!